Hello, welcome to the session. My name is Marta Angel. I'm going to be the presenter today from this session from IE University, from Canada to Spain. Study your bachelor degree at IE University. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. So, again, my name is Marta. I work at IE University's office in Canada. So, our office is located in Toronto. And I'm originally from Madrid, as you can imagine from my accent, but I'm based here in Canada. So we have IE University is located in Spain. We have two campuses. We will go through that in a few minutes. But we have all to help people like you that are starting to think about studying abroad, go to Spain, and also to assist all the alumni that we have in different parts of the world. Here in Canada, we have around 600 alumni. So before continuing the session, I would like to know how many of you have been in Spain before. So I'm going to launch a poll and let's see how many of you have been in Spain before. Okay. I know some people are voting right now. Okay, so most of you haven't been in Spain, but you would like to. So let's start with a first overview of Spain before starting with IE. So Spain, it's a small country in terms of size. I always made the comparison that Spain is smaller than Ontario, it's smaller than BC. So a smaller place, but full of life, full of people because we have 47 million people living there and integrated in the European Union. So it's in the south of European Union, super sunny, super good place to live, and a very safe country, welcoming. We have great healthcare system, very well recognized everywhere, and it's a country that is very affordable. So if you compare with other options in the European Union, Spain is a good place to live and very affordable. And also in Spain, we are used to have a lot of international students. So every year we receive more than 1 million people. Yes, study different things like from masters, bachelor degrees, the language, so different things. But again, a very welcoming country, very used to have international people around. So why students in Canada choose IE? So I've been working for IE for this office in Canada for more than 4 years already, and we always see like the same type of answers to that question. So the first thing is that IE is a very well recognized and accredited university in Spain. So all our programs are official degrees. All of them are taught fully in English, so you will have the opportunity to study in English but living in Spain, what it's amazing. It's very well recognized because we offer a high quality programs that combine a methodology that is not only based on theory, but also it's very hands-on. So you will be working in study cases, presenting in class, just debating in class with the professor. IE offers smaller classes. So for bachelor degrees, for example, we offer a maximum of 50 people per class. And in the master side, it will depend on the master, but usually a maximum is pretty similar. And our students, they go there because they like this type of methodology. They like our approach of being like super career focused. So all the programs, for example, are reviewed and assessed every year. So we want to make sure that all the classes that we provide are aligned with what the market is demanding. And it's a great opportunity, of course, if you study at IE in Spain to gain international experience. So we are seeing that the labor market is more and more competitive. And one of the things that most of the employees of the employers are demanding for is to have this international exposure. So at IE, we will provide you with both at the same time. And then again, so IE offers official degrees. That's very important for you because you should know that our degrees are official. That means that they will be valid not only in Spain or in Europe, that they will be valid in Canada, in the US, in other parts of the world. So if you study a bachelor degree with us, for example, you will be able to study in the future a PhD or a master or work worldwide everywhere. Here, I wanted to share with you just a few rankings because we have a lot, and depending on the programs, we have more. But that's will give you an idea on how well recognized we are, not only in Spain or in Europe, but also worldwide again. So this is a big overview of who we are. So again, at IE, you will study your program in English. Okay, you will be studying in Spain, but studying a program in English. So Spanish is not required to apply. Spanish is not required to start the program. But if you don't speak Spanish, we will provide you with Spanish classes. So if you are studying with us for a while, we will. We will offer Spanish classes, of course, because we want you to learn that amazing language. I is a very international school. That's one thing that I would like to highlight a lot, because in the bachelor side, that's the number that you see here. So 75% of our students are international students. If you think in the master side or MBA side, that percentage is even more. So you will be living in a very international community, studying in English, but living in Spain. That is amazing. And then our values, I don't want to spend so much time just going there, but with them, you will have a big impression of what type of school we are, what it's our focus, and all these values, you will see them through all the programs, in the way that we work, in how you will be immersed in that experience in Spain. And lastly, we have two campuses in Spain, one in Madrid and another one in Segovia. Again, you can see a picture. So both campuses are located geographically in the center of Spain. Madrid is the capital of Spain. So it's a big city. It's similar in terms of size than Toronto. So it's 3 million and 0.3 million people, is where the government and most of the big companies, headquarters, international companies are located. So Madrid is a very international hub, a tech hub, a financial hub. So it's a lot of things going on in terms of industries, but also in terms of social life. And in Madrid, you should know that we have two campuses, both of them downtown Madrid. That's very important. So both of them are downtown Madrid. One of our campus, the one that you can see the pictures, is the new I Tower that we recently opened in September. And this tower is only for bachelor degree students. We have another campus, again, downtown Madrid. So one, two from the other campus are like 10 minutes in subway. And the other one is for master, MBAs, doctorate programs, so all these programs. Madrid is a very safe city, very well located with public transportation. The public transportation is amazing. I live in Toronto, and it has nothing to do with the TTC, for example, and it's very alive. So Madrid is a city, and in general, Spain is a city very alive. A lot of things to do in campus and outside as well. And then we have another campus in Segovia. Segovia is a smaller town. It's like 25 minutes in train north from Madrid. Sorry. In this case, the town is smaller, that so small that makes everything walk distance. So our campus is in one corner of the city, but it doesn't feel like this, because again, you can walk around Segovia. You won't probably need any type of public transportation, because everything is close by. And Segovia, all the city, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And the same thing happened with our campus. It's located in a convent from the 12th century. That is also a UNESCO site. So it's a campus that is beautiful. It's a city that is beautiful. And usually this campus is only for bachelor degrees. I forgot to mention that. And depending on the studies, you can probably choose Madrid or Segovia if you are studying a bachelor degree. If you are choosing a master, MBA, PhD degree, in that case, you will study in Madrid. This is the list of bachelor degrees that we offer at IE. I would like to say that all of them, except for architectural studies, all of them are 4-year duration. The architectural studies program is a program that takes 5 years, okay? A difference, so something to comment about bachelor degrees in Spain, and that's the same thing happened with masters, okay? So one of the main difference that we offer in Europe and at IE specifically compared with North America is that you will choose a very specialized program from the beginning. That means that usually our bachelor degrees are they have their study program or the study plan very well defined from the beginning. And it's usually at the end of the program, in the last year or in the last 2 years, in which you can choose electives, you can choose concentration, so you can even specialize more and more. Okay. Last thing that I would like to highlight from this slide is our agreement with the United Nations System Staff College in the bachelor degree in international relations. So this program, we had it in the past, but last year we launched this agreement with the UN. We redesigned the program with them, and now it's very focused on the UN 2030 agenda. And they are active part of the program in different moments, like debate series, like more opportunities to do internships with them, with a mentorship program, and other extracurricular activities. So that's a good opportunity for you if you're looking to work in this type of international organization, because they are an active part of the program actually. And then at a bachelor degree level, we also offer dual degrees. Dual degrees is the opportunity for high school students to study not only one, but two programs in just 5 years. So all these 7 dual degrees that we offer are taught again in English, but they last 5 years. In these 5 years, at the end of the dual degree, you will graduate with 2 diplomas. So the 2 bachelor degrees. We offer these combinations because we see and we know that some students, they have a different type of motivations, different type of career goals, and these programs, the dual degrees, usually help them a lot just to expand their options, just to have a very strong profile actually, to get to know different type of skills, or to develop different type of skills, and also to develop different type of networks. So it's a good opportunity. To give you my recommendation always is to think about your goals, so what you want to do in the future, in order to choose a single degree or a dual degree. And the same thing happened with the masters and MBAs that we offer. So a good recommendation always is to think about what you want to do after, in order to choose the best program for you. I don't have here the list of masters or MBAs because I know these first, we have more people just at the undergrad level. But if you have any questions about masters or MBA degrees, I will be in the fair after this presentation, so we can chat about them as well. Professional development. So this is very important for you. So one thing that we offer at TAI, it's again, so we personalize your learning process as much as we can. One of the examples, or the best examples, is that yes, in the first year when you start your bachelor degree, is that you will have a career advisor assigned to you. And we have not only career advisors, we have career advisors by different industries. So we have advisors in tech, advisors in finance, or advisors in consulting. So different people really immersed with that knowledge. They will help you from the first moment, just with things like creating a stronger resume or CV, to find internships, to prepare interviews, to connect with people if you're interested in, I don't know, start networking with in a specific area or something. So they will help you with that from the beginning of the program till the end and after. At TAI, we offer different things that are not mandatory in the program as well, and related with professional development. One great example is the IE Labs. The IE Labs is an opportunity for students in the first and in the second year to participate in a kind of internships in campus. So we have different companies, they come to IE, and you will be working in small teams developing a real project for them. Examples of these labs, for example, from last year, we had Deutsche Bank, we had Twitter, we had Mondelez. So we have big companies, different industries, different type of projects. But for you to start just developing your profile more and more, and creating a stronger resume in order to find better internships, and of course, a great job after graduation. The area 31st and business plan challenge are more related to these students that they want to develop their entrepreneurship skills. So we have a lot of things going on campus related to that. And then again, we have a language center for all these students that they don't speak Spanish yet. We will offer Spanish classes for free, so they are part of the program. And also in a master level, you can learn Spanish too. And if you already speak Spanish, because we have also people coming from Latin America, they know here in Canada, I have every year some students that they already speak Spanish. So in that case, you will be able to choose another option from the ones that we offer. And we offer Arabic, Portuguese, German, French. So different options for you to keep just having more and more skills. And the I clubs. The I clubs, I always invite everyone to join, more than one. We have different ones. Some of them are sport related, some others are social related, like the cooking class or the hiking class or the traveling club, or and then we have others that are more related with your professional motivations. For example, so we have a big data club, we have a finance club, we have a smart cities club. So we have a lot of different clubs that you can join in both campuses. So that's always a good idea for you, not only to make friends, that also to make friends, but also just to start developing different skills, to getting to know different people and expand your network. And then mobility and employability opportunities. So if you study with us at IE University, you should know that the internships that we offer are not only in Spain. So we offer internships abroad. And most of our students, actually, when they do the internships in different countries. And I'm going to share with you an example of one Canadian student. She is right now in the second year of Bachelor in Business Administration in Madrid, and she took the advantage of the summer, this last summer. So once she finished the first year, just the first year, to do an internship in Scotiabank. But in Scotiabank, not even in Canada, she flew to Chile to do the internship in Scotiabank, but in Chile. So that's one example of what happens at IE. So the people keep moving around and gaining different skills, and we receive a lot of international students, again, like 75% at an undergrad level and 85% at a master or an MBA level. So we see that this international profile keep growing all the time. We offer international exchanges. In that case, is in most of the cases for bachelor degrees. For master degrees, we have a couple of options, but in this case, it's more related with bachelor degrees. For bachelor degrees, we have agreements everywhere. So from Tokyo to Johannesburg to Toronto to Latin America, so different places everywhere. In Canada, for example, we have agreements with U of T, with McGill, with UBC, with HEC Montreal, with Queens, with Western. So different agreements. It will depend on the program, of course, that you're studying, but that's a good opportunity for you to spend one semester or even two in a different country, just learning different things and having a different experience. And working, the last key thing will be working internationally after graduation. So we have every year we have a career report, and we have a career report for bachelor degrees, and we have career reports for the master degrees and the MBA degrees as well. So we actually analyze what is going on with our people, and you should know, first of all, that the employability rate is amazing, is super high. So most of our students, they find a job within the 6 months after graduation. So it's really, really good. And we see also a trend that most of the students, or more students that came from Europe originally, they stay in Europe for a while. And usually we see that at the MBA levels, at least. So that will be depending on the program, but in the bachelor degrees, at least we see that even the people that wanted to come back to their countries of origin as a goal at the beginning, they stay at least for a while in Europe in most of the cases. But it's amazing. And here you can see just a picture of some of the companies that hire our grads. So I'm not gonna dedicate so much time in this, because I don't need to explain them. You probably know all of them, but of course it will depend on the program that you're studying. If you will end up working more in a tech company, or in consultancy, or in banks, or so it will of course depend on that. Things that we offer at TAI. So at TAI, again, so we have the office here in Canada. So I will be your point of contact in case that you have any questions. And the moment that you start an application, I will be in contact as well. So I will be helping with you that. And in case that you are admitted in the program, I will be helping, and student services will be helping as well for you to you with different things. So one of them is for those students that they don't have a European passport, they will need to apply to study a Spanish study visa. In that case, we will help with all the information that you need, with some of the documents that you will need as well, and it's pretty easy. The homologation process is a process that, in some cases, depending on the educational system that you are following in your high school, you will need to do that. And in the master side, it will be something similar for your bachelor degree. So depending on what type of educational system you follow, you will need to follow a different process. But again, we are here to help with all the steps and to help you to find how. We will help as well with a lot of information regarding housing. So we have residences or a website where you can find an apartment for your own or just as an apartment. So depending on the options that you will like. We will help as well to find a good medical insurance in case that you need that, and to prepare your trip. Okay, because there are different things that you will be probably nervous with, and we are here to help and to give recommendations. No problem at all. And then apart from these things, you should know that every year we organize a specific and exclusive sessions for our confirmed students. So all these students and families that are confirmed as new students, we organize events and special virtual or even in person when it's possible events for them, just to give them more details about housing, for example, or about how to apply to the study visa in Canada or whatever they need. So we always create these type of sessions as exclusive for them. And then again, for families, this is more for a bachelor side, but again, so we have a lot of sessions for students in the bachelor degree level. We also create and do every year a session for parents, because usually we see that the questions and the concerns are a bit different between students and parents. So that is why we wanted to give both sessions. And then how we assist you, or how we will assist you once you are in Spain. Okay, you won't be alone. I is a university that the most important thing for us is you. Okay, it's our students. So and an example, it's before you even travel to Spain. Again, we will be just asking you 1,000 questions. We will get to know when are you traveling, when are you arriving to Spain, because student services in that case will be helping you with different things. One thing is just to end like the study visa process that you will need to end it in Spain. They will help you with that. We offer pickup services in case that you want them. We offer a help in case that you want to open a bank account or to have a new phone number or to whatever you need. We are here to help. Okay, even. And we put a lot of emphasis in that because we know a lot of our students, they don't speak Spanish. That's one thing. That is why we are here. And also because we receive as well bachelor degree students. So they are younger, and it will be probably the first time that they will need to do any of these activities in there. We offer always an intro week, and this is very important because in that intro week is where you will know what how your program is going to work, what type of professors you will have, how they will evaluate you depending on the courses, how you can find or where you can find our services, like where is career services, where is student services, when do I need to apply to exchanges, or all these type of things. And this happens in the bachelor and in the master degree as well. And we offer, and this is specific for our bachelor degree students, the mentorship society. This is a really cool service that we offer for free to all our new students. So in that case, it's a peer-to-peer service. So we have students from the second year or third year, and they are volunteers. They will be the mentor of our future students. So they will be helping even before they travel to Spain, actually. So they will be like by WhatsApp, and then once they are in Spain, they will be meeting them. They will have like different things, from helping where to buy groceries to do a hiking in Segovia or a campus tour, different things. But this is very important for us because we want our students to feel like home, don't feel alone, in case that they need anything, to have different type of resources. Some of them coming from us, student services, or some others from other students that it's really important for them as well. One important thing that I would like to highlight as well is that we have medical services, medical staff in all our campuses. So in case that you feel bad one day, you will have access to them. And apart from that, we are offering as well counseling services. So for all the students that they need to chat with someone, we have these counseling services. This is for free. And if you need any other type of service or to be attended by a psychologist or a psychiatrist or something like this, we have an agreement that will be for free for you to have access to them as well. Okay, this is again the our students is the most important thing for us, and your health in different ways and mental health as well, it's super important for us. And last year, the last point here is the I-COVID office. So last year, one thing that I didn't mention is that, of course, our campuses are open, but they were open last year as well. So I forgot to mention that. So they were only closed for a couple of months in the Segovia case and for a couple of weeks in the Madrid case, but we have been open. But we implemented a lot of measures in campus. So of course, our students, they are all using an app since last year actually, in which they will need to add or the vaccination proof or any test that they are taking, and they need to complete daily a questionnaire. In this questionnaire, once they complete it, they will get a, we call it like red or green passport, because it will give you yes access or not to our campuses. So to access our campuses, all the entrances are provided with like technological system that you will need to add with face recognition. So that is connected with your app. So this had made us really effective, especially last year. This year things are getting better, but last year it was super important because we could detect in case that someone was feeling bad or in case that someone needed to quarantine, just to take care of all the students that they were together. Apart from that, since last year, our class size is even smaller. So last year we had a maximum of 50 people per class. Right now, I would say that is even less. So I don't have the specific numbers this year, but I'm seeing pictures and I will say that it's less than 50. Every time a class is finished, we will have a cleaning services after. So a lot of measures like this and thermographical cameras and a lot of a big investment just to make the campus safe for you. And this I-COVID office was helping and is still helping, not only in the cases that we had a case or someone that needed to quarantine just in case or something like this, is to help, of course, providing with the medical doctors or assistant that they needed, but with other things that we saw that our students needed, like groceries or buying any type of medicine or moving to another location, because we had last year, for example, a couple of cases that they couldn't quarantine because they were sharing an apartment. So we moved these students actually to an hotel so they could really quarantine in a safe environment. So these type of things, so they are on top of that, just to make again the campus as safe as we can. And then lastly, if you are ready to apply, this is the process, and it's pretty similar to master's, but this is the process for undergrad students. But again, in any case, every time, every admission process at I, it's virtual, it's fully online. In the case of the undergrad student, you can apply using our website application. You will find Apply Everywhere or Common App. You will find us as well in Common App. In the master side, you will always apply in our website. So again, just find the master you are interested in and you will find the apply button everywhere. So we work on a rolling admissions. That means that you can apply whenever you are ready, but we always recommend you to apply as soon as possible, just to make sure you put together a very impressive and strong admission process, sorry, application, and then you can apply with that. And then last thing that you should know is that we accept applications from everywhere in the world and from all educational systems. So we are very familiar with the Ontario Secondary School Diploma, with the BC High School Diploma, with the French BAC. All these educational systems that we see in Canada are accepted. And then if you are admitted, you will be able to apply to IE scholarships. So our admission process and the option to apply to scholarships are open to everyone. So it's exactly the same if you are Spanish, European, Canadian, or you have any other passport. Everyone applies the same way at IE. Everyone can apply to our scholarships as well. In the case of undergrad, we offer more than 20 types of different scholarships. In the master side, we offer as well, I think it's like even more, 20 something scholarships as well. Some of these scholarships at all the levels are, some of them are based on your merits, some others are need based, some others are a combinations, and again, you can apply to them. Lastly, I would like to share with you a couple of opportunities that are coming. This is just for undergrad students, but for you to know. So this is the Junior Advisory Board. It's an opportunity or an activity that we offer every year for students in grade 11. So we are about to open the application right now. So it's not open yet, but it's about to open. I think it's next week. And the deadline will be January 17th. And this is an opportunity for you to travel to Spain if you are selected and be there for a couple, for I think it's 4 days this year, participating in a type of leadership program and gain a 80% scholarship to study at a university. So it's a good opportunity for you. It's a competition, so at the end, once the application is open, you will see. But this year, you will need to prepare like a presentation around the topic. The topic of this year is circular economy and the future we need. So that will be the topic in case that you wanted to start thinking about it. And then we have other type of competitions for you. So we call them global challenges. This year we are launching 8 different challenges, and in that case, each challenge focus on different type of students. So we have some that are for grade 10 or for grade 11 or 12, different ones. The winners of this of each of these global challenges will gain a 30% scholarship to study at IE. So the one that I would like to highlight, because it's right now open and you still have time to prepare the application in case that you are interested, it's called Impact the World, the SDGs Challenge. So this is based on the UN 2030 agenda, so all the sustainability development goals of the UN. It's open to grade 11 and 12 students in this case. And again, the application process is already open and the deadline to apply is November 19th. So you still have a lot of time if you are interested in that. Last year and this year, I'm saying the same. So this can be a good opportunity for you if you're considering studying at IE, or it can be a good opportunity for you just to have a great extracurricular activity to add in your university application. So that will be either way a good win for you. And then lastly, this is my contact information, and now I'm gonna reply to all your questions. So thank you for all of them. I will, but you can always contact me. This is my email. Again, I am based in Toronto, so very easy to schedule a call with you or with your parents, or we can chat anytime. And this is the Instagram account that we run the team in North America, in which we'll share more information about events specifically for people that are living in Canada or in the US. We share our current students' stories, so you will see them time to time in Madrid or in Segovia, sharing a day in their lives and this type of things. So it's a lot of fun, and I recommend you to follow us. And let's start with the questions. So I see a lot of questions related to admissions, okay? So all the admission process, to make clear, is exactly the same for international or Spanish or European students, okay? So everyone is applying in the same way, everyone has the same chances. The benefit of being a Canadian student, there shouldn't be any in particular. The good thing about you being Canadian is probably you can add different type of values to the class. One thing that I always recommend you when you start our application is to think, once you start working in the application, is to start thinking about what type of value you can add to the class, because that will be one thing that we will be assessing at the end. It's like, why this person should be in our class. So maybe being Canadian, you can offer a different point of view, or you have done different type of extracurricular activities, or can add a different type of value. So that will be up to you. But again, the admission process and the opportunities to apply or to be admitted or to apply to scholarships are exactly the same. So are there options of online virtual class for the bachelor degrees? So we offer last year we offer an hybrid format because of COVID and because we have a lot of students that they were not able to travel again because of COVID. This year we are pushing for a full time in person classes for bachelor degrees. In cases that we see that they are not feeling well, for example, or they have a problem and they need to travel later because of the visa process, whatever, they can follow the classes virtually. But in this case, from this September, we are back to an in-person format for bachelor degrees. At the master level, that will depend on the master that you are choosing because we offer master degrees in person and master degrees that are taught virtually or in an hybrid model. Regarding the deadline for admission, so again, we don't have deadline to apply, but for the bachelor degrees and for the master degrees, usually we don't have deadlines. I think there is only one program in the at the master level that has the deadlines. In general, we work on a rolling admission basis. That means that you can apply whenever you're ready. But of course, if you're applying to a bachelor degree right now, you are in grade 12, for example, and then are looking for September 2022. In that case, the application is already open. We are receiving and giving admissions already. And usually, the moment where we receive more application is between September till January every year. So I would recommend you to try to keep it to that, and also because if you are interested in applying to scholarships, the sooner the better, okay, because we have like a big budget of scholarships at all our educational levels, so at all of them, but in every case, the sooner you apply the better because the budget will be still bigger. Once we are approaching the start date of each program, of course, there will be less opportunities for scholarships, for example, and there will be programs that will be starting to close because they are full or this type of thing. So the sooner the better. Do you have a UN club? Yeah, we have a UN club actually, and they are in a. Last year they organized a MUN series. I don't remember where right now, but they are super active. And this year, they are every year they are receiving like new students. They have like elections to see which one will be the director or coordinator of the club and who is in charge of the board and this type of thing. So and yes, we have a UN club and super active one. Okay, can we start a post-secondary journey, McGill, and then join as an exchange year? Yes, but you will need to double check with McGill which program you're studying to. You're studying because depending on the program that you're studying at McGill, there might be or not exchange agreements. For example, I am pretty sure, but you will need to confirm. I'm pretty sure that we have agreements for international relations and I think for commerce as well, if I'm not wrong. But again, I will double check with them once you start the program with the study abroad department that they have because they have all the details. They will let you know in what year and what term as well, if it's in fall or if it's in winter, where you can go to Spain. Okay, some Canadian scholarships or bank loans do not cover outside Canada or North America, and we will have to pay in a foreign currency. How can this reality be offset or compensated to make a competitive alternative? So in that case, my recommendation will be applying to scholarships because we offer loans at IE, but the loans are only open for Spanish students. So people that are, I don't know, not only Spanish, sorry, but European students that live in Spain because you will need to have like your residence in there. So I haven't talked about loans because for Canadian students or students living in Canada, it's really, really difficult to access to them. But usually what I would suggest you is to apply to scholarships, explaining these type of things. And also, I know about some scholarships here in Canada that don't cover that, but most of our students they have access to bank loans in Canada in the big banks. So TD, Scotiabank, all of them they offer loans to students to study at a university. So I will double check with them as well. Is the cost of the residence included in the tuition cost? No. The cost that we offer, and you will see all the costs depending on the programs. You can find the cost in our website, so it's there. The information is pre published, so it's not a secret at all. But when we chat about tuition fees, it's only tuition fees. So the cost of living, the cost of travel, and everything will be an apart from that. Hello, what about the programs for computing programming and game programming? And if there are, how do they apply to international students? Thank you. So we don't have a game programming. What we have, it's at an undergrad level, I think you're asking. If it's an undergrad level, we have a computer science and artificial intelligence program. That bachelor degree is 4 year duration. It's super really hands-on. It's for students that they are good in math. They are super intuitive with tech, and they want to create new technologies and like play with them. So it's really hands-on. You will be like working in real projects all the time. And if you're interested in maybe just considering, because at the end everything is related, we have computer science and artificial intelligence all together. Any other question? Thank you very much for being here and for all the good questions today. I'm gonna wait an extra minute in case that I have any other one, but it was really good to have you here. And I will be in the fair for the next 3 hours. So I'm gonna be in the fair, so you can, in case that you wanna chat or ask more questions, I will be here as well. And you have my email, so feel free to email me, and we can always schedule a Zoom call and chat with more time as well. Okay, so thank you very much.